Near right, the dwarf Nicolasito prods to arouse with his black shoes diminutive and cheeky Vito the mastiff, which would sooner snooze next to him, quaintly beatific, eyes fixed on some unseen, specific point of focus. The squat buffoon Maribel stands immune to her surroundings. On the left hand, before a canvas turned form view, the artist is included too, absorbed in observation, deft hand poised with a ready brush to set down what? We do not know as yet. Mid-foreground, pert with inattention but still prepared to acquiesce in this elaborate invention, is posed the 5-year-old princess, the setting's dainty prima donna on either side, a maid of honor, one knelt in tender protocol, one tilted like a lifeless doll on the back wall, what seems a painting of king and queen? Alone among the canvases which there are hung in shadow, gleams distinctly, tainting with day the intimate half-gloom which stills that quarter of the room. An open door represents its splendid oblong of light and, watching there, a chamberlain is held suspended with fascination of the stare. The room seems spacious, only cluttered by these few figures. They have shuttered all but 2 windows on the right which shed their glow just out of sight behind the doll-like maid. A pair of superfluous attendants stand, she, with turned face and gestured hand, prattling to him, quite unaware of her station. He, oblivious, stares at the canvas close to us. What is the painting in the painting, if we could peep around the frame? What subject was Velázquez fainting in playing this reflexive game? In one sense, nothing, for quite clearly, the work within the work is merely the canvas back and frame. We see the full front is a fantasy. As meaningless to pose the question is ask what Hamlet might have done or said 3 days before Act 1. As fanciful as the suggestion a living person could declare that he is Don Quixote's heir, but art begins here to bamboozle. What seemed a portrait on the wall at first glance is, on close perusal, really a mirror. After all, the silvered king and queen, detected in glass, turn out to be reflected from that position where they pose beyond the scene. The picture shows that canvas, then, is their depiction. So it is they, the small princess and Maribel address? Well, no. This is another fiction. Those mirror images depict no couple, but the viewer tricked, and now you see his game, his clever subversion of the paradigm. He's playing with you, viewer, whoever you are, or where, or in what time. He's almost starting to unnerve you, for aren't you placed within his purview precisely where the subject is? It's you that hooded gaze of his, standing back from the work, assesses within the work, or turns towards. It's you the portraitist records you're the buffoons and the princess's focus. Found out through time, you're brought to notice in the Spanish court enough, though, of these artful cruces. How did he really paint the thing? Mirrors may answer many uses. He placed one where the questioning spectator stands, in which reflection the room lay bare to his inspection. Dog, dwarfs, princess, maids, chamberlain arrested and entranced within his block of light, and, there to haunt us, Velázquez too, brush poised before an edge of frame. But there is more. The ghost of mirrors comes to haunt us now, for the picture that, we know, is in the picture has on show another easel, and a painter, dog, dwarfs, princess, maids, chamberlain, servants, which has a picture fainter smaller which has an easel, in a spiral traced through time and distance with its grotesque counter-existence around each corner of a frame. You'll be confronted by the same, chasing Velázquez from this idyll of courtly life beyond the rhyme of reason, beyond eye and chime. The only way to solve the riddle, cut short the regress, in the doubt, reach in and drag that canvas out,